I would teach you how to think correctly. The largest gap between successful and unsuccessful people in life is the thinking gap. I'm not talking about being smart. I'm not talking about an IQ. I'm talking about how you think, how I think. Successful people think differently than unsuccessful people. Wise thinking leads to right living. Stupid thinking leads to wrong living. If you want to have a fulfilled life, you have to fill your mind correctly.
Right now, you need to focus on today. And what I realized so many leaders don't understand is that truly today matters. And we overestimate what we could do tomorrow. We over-exaggerate what we did yesterday, but we underestimate what we can do right now. The only time I have is now. So the question for all of us is, what am I doing with now? The great leaders, they're present in the moment, and because of that, they maximize the moment. So if you're tempted to take that faraway glance, well, glance. But get right back to the present moment. Because today, you're preparing to make tomorrow a success. Well, we all want to be motivated, and yet so many times we fail to find the secret of motivation, and so let me give it to you quickly. Just do it. Motivation is not the cause of action, it's the byproduct of action. There's a lot of difference. If I think motivation is the cause of my action, then I'm going to wait to be motivated before I do something. But if I realize it's the byproduct of my action, then I'll start doing something. And then guess what? Motivation will come up and zap you, and all of a sudden you feel good and you're glad you're doing it, and you're saying, wow, this is truly wonderful. So let it be the byproduct of your life. Don't let it be the foundation for the actions that you take. Nothing comes to you until you commit yourself. Nothing comes to you if you're just going to try, but you're not committed. Nothing comes to you if you're just thinking about it. It's not until you take the action step. It's not until you take the direction do the things start to flow through you. But I'm saying don't cheat yourself out of the possibility of the potential that's on the other side of commitment. Stay with it long enough to find out if there's any fruit in it. You can do goal setting with a pencil, but you have to do goal getting with your legs. You got to take action. And it's the action that separates us. The greatest gap in this world is the gap between knowing and doing. Knowing is goal setting. Doing, now that's goal achieving. People that are knowledgeable about habits say that it takes 30 days for a habit to become a habit. Now, habits can be good and habits can be bad. And so over a period of time, you can either be developing habits that are going to help you, or you can be developing habits that are going to hurt you. People that grow develop habits that help. The great value of a good habit is you don't have to think about it. That's why it's a habit. In other words, once you begin to, over days and times and periods, begin to practice something that is good, after a while, it becomes automatic to you. It becomes who you are. In fact, I always tell people, practice a good habit long enough to make it yours. And once it's yours, now it's automatic. Every day, you'll do what you should do. Often I have the expression that everything worthwhile is uphill. That's a fact. You've never heard someone talk about accidental achievements. You've never heard someone that got to the top of the mountain and somebody asked them, how did you get there? Kind of look confused and say, I have no idea. They know how they got there. The reason they know how they got there is because they had to walk all the way up the mountain. Nobody lifted them. There were no shortcuts. There's not an elevator. There's not an escalator. It's all effort that gets you to the top of the mountain. What I want you to understand is that inspiration does a lot better when it's coupled with perspiration. There are a whole lot of people, they want to be inspired in great things, but they don't want to do the hard work to achieve those great things. It's not either or, it's both and. So I really trust today that you will just kind of roll up your sleeves, look at something you haven't tackled for a while, dive in. You'll be amazed that once after you do the work, you get inspired. Don't wait to get inspired before you do the work.
If you listen and take action, chances are you're going to dramatically change your life. What is your dream? Each and every single one of us has dreams, and we all know they are achievable because we've seen so many other people before us turn theirs into reality. For any dream you have, whether it's sports, business, inventions, music, acting, you name it, there's an expert in that field. And you can take the exact steps they did because success always leaves clues. Do you think you can accomplish your dream? I know it sounds like a cliche, but if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you don't believe in yourself now, choose to do so, because it's just a matter of choosing, and it's as simple as it sounds. Choose to believe in yourself and give yourself a chance, because this is the only way you can start the process of turning your dream into reality. Stop asking around for other people's opinions, because not everyone will have the same vision as you, and maybe they don't believe in the same thing as you simply because they chose to believe in something else. But that doesn't mean what you want for yourself isn't possible. It is possible. There are so many examples in this world of people that face the same problems as you have, but that didn't stop them. On the contrary, it motivated them even more. If you believe in yourself and you think you can turn your dream into reality, then what's stopping you? You will never feel ready, and you will never have all the resources. What you need to understand is that you simply have to start where you are right now. You just have to start. And once you do that, you will see for yourself what it is that you need. You will learn from your own mistakes, and you will see what works and what doesn't. And soon you'll start getting momentum, and this may be the most important thing. Once you have momentum, you won't be able to stop, and everything will seem easy. Even if things might get tough sometimes, you won't think of them as tough, because you will have grown more confident, and nothing will stop you. You will make progress. Progress will make you happy. Happiness will help you do more and be more. And once all of this becomes second nature to you, you will be one of them. You will be successful, and people want to be like you, and you will try to help and to motivate them by giving them the same advice all successful people give. And they won't turn your words into action because they won't believe in themselves. They won't believe they deserve to be successful and to be someone, for the sole reason they've had to deal with failures at some point in their life. How would you be, feel, and act if your dream was accomplished? You deserve to feel like that. You deserve to accomplish all those things. And why shouldn't you? Your life is your life. You're the master, and you choose. You decide who and what you're going to be. The average human life expectancy is 79 years. That means if you're 30, you have about 49 years left to live. That's 588 months, 2,555 weeks, or 17,885 days. So stop wasting any more time and make each day count.